Time for round 2.5. Whack the guys. Because just before, we just screwed up on that first corner. At that point there. Tiny bit more whack. There we go. Ah, no. Lost all the speed. And now we're gonna take a while to catch them. But we will eventually. Oh, that's your strat, Twitch? Do them all once and then do them again and again from that point? Alright, sounds good. Excuse me, easy target right there. Letting all his friends go a lot faster than him. Right, 2 more, maybe we can get them before the end of the straight this time. There we go. Much better. Hardly better for the points, but you know, just in terms of doing a decent time. There we go. In terms of leaderboard. Oh, Linker's God is also joining us in the taken downs. Hey everybody, be doing something. Have the set that we need. Are you doing the summit as well, Turbo Mustang? Because it's kind of like once the summit opens, it seems to be what everyone kind of focuses on from that point. Alright, we have our little JDM car in amongst all of the Mustangs. Because what we noticed is we don't actually have to be using a Mustang for this race. Even though it's got the picture of the Mustang. You open it up and it's like no restrictions, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, in that case, let's use a different vehicle. So, I decided to pick this one. I could have used the Lambo, and it probably is faster. Yeah. I'm guessing some people will probably use the S2000 for this, just because of the amount of corners. But at the same time, you could just use something with really good acceleration top speed, because there's just a lot of long straights and then a 90-degree corner, if I remember the track correctly. So, yeah. I think as long as it's got speed and it can turn those corners alright, you should be alright with whatever you choose. Oh, where did you place in the summit, Turbo? You didn't quite get to the Corvette? So you would have got gold then, I imagine. Alright, 64%. Yeah, I think some people were like really keen on getting that Corvette, so there was a lot of competition. Like, I know I got knocked down 1,000 places at one point pretty damn quickly. But I started off in the top 1,000 and almost got knocked out at 3,000 until I put in a lot of effort to just improve my times a lot, just to kind of stay in there. I thought originally I had some pretty decent times, but I managed to save up quite a bit on the races in the end. Oh, you're heading off, Maniac? Alright, have a good sleep. See you later. Hope you did alright in the summit, and I'm sure you'll improve on it once you're, you know, properly rested and stuff. There we go. 244.9. Let's go. Gonna say it's alright. It's 20 seconds behind the world record though, out of 300 people, so there's some good people at the end after that start. So if you fall apart before that, then you don't finish because then you get respawned back. Hey. Third time lucky? Maybe third time lucky. We'll see how we go. Nope, too much. Don't copy us if you want to get lots of points on this one. There are people that know the hacks on how to get good scores on these events. It's not me. Ah, so close. Almost landed that. Yeah, this is going to be one of my weaker ones. I reckon I could do it again and do better. But we gotta finish it, we gotta submit a good score, right? Or at least a decent score. A score we're happy with. Because there's a lot of like dead time in this where you're not actually getting any points. So you can definitely improve there on my score, for sure. With the two I didn't finish, I got 81,076-ish. So we might not even do anything like that because we're just like, let's just finish this event now. Wow. That's all I can say about that one. And it's going to put us back in the water. I don't know what its thing is with the water, but it seems to think the water is the best way to do this. Fine. Let's go water. How much time do we have? A minute. So we've got a similar amount of time as what we had before when we were up around here. A little bit more though, I think. So we can probably just jump up here, get a few points, and then carry on. If we don't crash, and ideally, if we end up going the right way. Ah, nope. Indecision is bad. Alright. Let's just go for submitting the time now. One single flip. That's all we give ourselves there. Okay, we finished. Our first score was the best, but the score was the one we submitted, so that's the only one that counts. Oh, that took forever. What? Did it count one as finished? No way. Oh well. Did alright. Considering 157,000 is the max points you can get in a... Someone could definitely see it and be like, wow, Mega struggled on that one, didn't he? Excuse me. But it won't be there for long. So round 2, this time with better pass. Ah! Ooh, that was close. And we should do the pro thing of going up on the walls, because you can carry better speed. The main thing being that you can't, you've got to line yourself back up. So you don't hit these guys. And then it'll all work out well. Oh, you've done well in the HyperCar one? Sweet, good job. Because it's on an Alpha GP, so it's on a probably pretty tight course. Also, that guy had a damage bonus on him, and I just rammed him and he went flying. I guess those bulldozer parts do help a little bit. Whoop, thank you. Okay. $116,000. Solid. Alright. We recovered at least. It could have gone a lot worse. This is still a much, much better run. A lot cleaner. Not hitting things. Gonna submit a good time. No! Ooh, I thought it was gonna hit us. I was really terrified then. Excuse me. So much power that we just flipped the entire vehicle. Do a barrel roll, they say. Okay. Let me find the one point on this ramp up here where all my skid marks are, and we'll barrel roll. Right, 2 more corners I think, and then this one is good. Can be improved because of that barrel roll obviously, but I'm happy with that. That was good. Much improved. Much, much improved. Well, this guy's getting pushed around quite a bit. He made it. 46 seconds better. 99,000 more points. Happy. Good, good, good. Alright. HyperCar, which means Devo. A tour with Alexis. C. Can this little HyperCar beat the Formula 1 cars that they call Alpha GPs in this game? Probably. I'd say without a doubt. Devo, Devo, Devo! Bye. Oh, this is a good track for high speed. Okay, this is alright for HyperCar, isn't it? It's not too bad at all. They could have given us much worse if they were really going to be mean about it. A pretty place to be driving around. Well, you get to see like the wind. I want to call them windmills, the wind farm, wind generator thingies. it's like just sunset time, like beautiful. Try not to get distracted too, obviously, that helps. But yeah, if I had better graphics, you'd be able to appreciate it even more. Fortunately, while streaming and recording does not work that well that way. Will also have to mute myself in a sec, so yeah. We'll be quiet for a little bit. And I'm back. Ooh, eesh. Did a break before I pressed the mic button. Oh, Link's going. You have to go. Sorry I didn't get to say hi, bye before I muted my mic. Have a good one, dude. I hope you enjoyed getting to do the New York with us, and hope your summit went well as well, for what you did so far. You probably could have completed it in the time I was like getting all my vehicles set up and actually doing it myself though, so yeah. Hope your score stands up well over the course of the week. I was thinking you've got a gold Veyron you use. Damn. I've seen some people with like gold hypercars and I'm like, whoa. I mean, they're already expensive as they are, but you add that on and damn, do they get even more flashy. Oh, if I didn't hit there, it would have been alright. But that's fine. Solid. Small bits of improvement, but a solid time nevertheless. Hey. Dum. Crimson beating me by 4 seconds. So maybe that's the time I could have got. I didn't quite screw up where I did. BRB, just realized I need to close one or two things, because that door opened and wow, cold air came in. Skill ones always get very packed full of people at the start of a summit, so it's kind of like at the same time. You've just constantly got objects, people, things in the way to compete with. That makes it a bit more difficult than it is otherwise, like any other time of the day, week. Here we go. 600 and something. 605. We're happy with that. That'll be the one we stay with. Moving on. Yep. Crimson, who we were just hanging out with, still got 20k's better with us, but that's fine. What was that? Problem with the big boat is that it doesn't have much maneuverability, so you gotta really line it up properly. It still is the fastest by far, so it's worth using in this, but at the same time it just makes it difficult to get between all the checkpoints properly. That's definitely a good way to take that. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's a good run. Not even that far behind what looks like world record at the moment. Sweet! If that's what world record done, we did alright. 155,000. Happy with that. Dude! 107 points off of world record right now. I'm okay with that. Makes us 72nd though, so there's still plenty of people above us, but that's kind of how the game is. How they made it. So you do... Formation? Wait, who's behind me? They're not in my crew. Looks so weird, that angle. Well, that's fine. Maybe we do better, but for now that's okay. 10 points. Well done. You're still like 20 something Ks in front of me. So, you know, it's not bad. Alright, do I try that again? Maybe, maybe not. I made 40,000. Let's go one more time, but I reckon that's the best one. You can get into platinum right now. If you're too far ahead, if you take too long though, it might be a bit harder because other people have played the game by then. But, you know, right now there's less than 3,000 people to prepare, right? Like, if you've got 2 weeks, it's like, oh cool, so I'm suddenly a father. Like, how do I deal with that? Yeah, like 2 weeks to learn that, and then to be like, you know, do I want to accept responsibility or do I want to just, you know, carry on with my life? That's got to be one of the hardest kind of situations someone can be thrown into. Far out. I mean, yeah, I guess you also have the option of, you know, doing it solo, and that way you don't have to be with someone who isn't nice to you, but if they do warm up and, you know, you're able to work through it and raise a kid in like peace. I don't know if it's peace, but you know, if you're able to raise a kid without killing each other and being on good terms, like that's probably a good thing. Yeah, that's I haven't heard too many worse stories than that one, Turbo. Still, I mean, good on you for actually like manning up and accepting that role, because I bet you a lot of people, I may even be in that genre, would just be like, nah, that's too much for me to accept right now. Like, too much too soon. I'm just going to continue my normal life because I know what that is, and this is too scary. Because I've always thought, like, the only way I would have a kid is with someone that really wants one and I want to be with. And also, you know, if I would have, I'd have to have a job that would sustain at least myself and the kid, you know, worst comes to worst. But, you know, you can't plan for things like that either, so, yeah, I don't know. And you're only 26. Dude. Yeah. At least it wasn't a teenage pregnancy, because those are you know, if you're 26, at least you've had a little bit of time to kind of sort your life out. You know, not nearly enough. Trust me, like, I'm older. But yeah, like, you've had a bit more time than an 18-year-old that's like, but I still want to go to school and get a degree, or whatever their focus is. Yeah. But yeah, very, probably the best Father's Day you could give to someone that is not currently a father, right? Like, hey, now you get gifts one more day of the year. You didn't expect it, but there you go. You're qualified. Go, no, we can't go around that one. And we go left. That's what we screwed up last time. We screwed that up real badly because we were just looking straight and we're like, where are we going? Go jet sprint. Full speed. Always full speed. Wah, wah. Maybe full speed is not a good strategy when you're knocking into rocks constantly. You got me her ultrasound on my daughter when she was pregnant and a card that says, I'm lucky to have you as a dad. Dude, that's alright. Was that like her announcement of like, hey, you're a father, by the way? And it is touching in a non-sarcastic way, like that's really nice. Way bigger things than I have to deal with in my life, for sure. There's a wall here, yep, that's right. Oh, it's your second Father's Day as a father. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that's the recent thing. That's not how she broke the news to you. Okay, that makes more sense. So she kind of kept that, and it's like, yeah, you're obviously on good enough terms that now it's just like, hey, here's a, you know, I wanted to just show you how grateful I am, kind of thing. But dude, yeah, like, also much better time, but whew, it's good you're on like way better terms than when you started out, because far out, like, that's some important stuff. Oh, 18 seconds better while talking about some heavy stuff. Whether that was a motivator to do good or not, I'm not sure, but thank you, Cherho, for the story. Cool. Wait, that wraps up the summit then. Excuse me, where are we at in total? We are 37th in the world currently in the first 2 hours and 15 minutes of the summit with a score of 1.34 million. So let's just real quick print screen copy that. Make sure we have that saved before anything. Oh no, wait, that's not the right one. We have to copy this one here.